Lewis Dunk is living the dream. He's made his name with his hometown club at the highest level. It's a world away from where it began for him, when Brighton were a lower league team in less salubrious surroundings.
Most of my memories are probably from being in the youth team, watching the boys play out there, and used to sit in the corner back down there on cold winter nights, freezing. Probably teams didn't like coming here because what it's like, the change rooms in a porter cabin, but that's all we had. I spoke to boys that used to play against us coming here, they said it was the worst place to come.
How much has it changed?
Not one bit. I don't think there's one thing out of place from when we left here, so yeah, not changed at all.
Where did you used to sit?
I was down this end, the high numbers down this end, yeah, back near the wind coming through the door coming in, so yeah, that's where I was. It's different now for the boys coming through at this club. They got lovely facilities, but back then we had hardly any facilities and we used to have to do all the chores, so it's good grounding and good starting football, and it's probably helped me to get where I am today.
This athletics track on the edge of the city became Brighton's temporary home after their former owners had sold their own ground in the late 1990s.
We never give up!
The club and their supporters fought a long campaign to be allowed to build a new stadium in the city. The young Lewis Dunk was among them.
I was more than happy to go and try, because I eventually wanted to play there like I am now. That was my vision and my dream. So yeah, I was out there marching along the seafront, singing "Found Me Yes," and thankfully they give in and we got that amazing stadium.
His first season in the first team was Brighton's last at this venue.
I did more of this back that year, but I didn't do so much playing, but it was what I'd wanted to be doing, and finally it was happening, and it was amazing, especially to be involved in a league-winning side at that young. It was a great experience. I remember we lifting the trophy on this pitch and the celebrations we had, and it was a great experience. Where the club was at that time, me playing as a young boy, growing up through the club, I never thought we would be where we are or I would be where I am now.
For the sole survivor of that era in exile, it's been a remarkable journey from the lower leagues to the Premier League and selection for his country.
Playing the Premier League was one of my dreams, and I made that one true, and now the next one's England, so it will make all the hard work worth it, and especially to my old man who drove me all down the country, and it'll make him the proudest father there is, so hopefully one day that comes and it'll be amazing.
His call-up follows a solid start by Brighton to their second Premier League season. 3 successive 1-0 wins last month suggest a growing know-how at this level.
I think that's probably our biggest strength, is grinding games out when we have to. Not all our games will be prettiest. You see every 11 players will throw their body in a line to stop the ball going in the back of the net, and we'll make sure that continues, and if we get many more 1-0s, it's my job done.
A cornerstone of their defensive strength is his partnership with Shane Duffy.
We just have such a good understanding of each other and each other's games. We know exactly where the other one's going to be and what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are, and I think we counterbalance the weaknesses and strengths with each other.
The team and their longest-serving player are continuing to demonstrate that they can more than hold their own at this level.
Obviously last year was a massive learning curve for being in this league, but everyone says the second season could be harder, but we're shown that we still know what we're doing and we belong here, and we'll keep making sure we show that.
Brighton have come a long way since this was the place that they called home. No one has relished the journey more.